Hello, everyone. Nestor here. Thanks for joining us. Our guest today is Ken Lujan, who is the branch manager of the Guam Small Business Administration Office. Thanks for joining us, Ken.
Thank you, Nestor.
First of all, could you just give us an idea of how the SBA here is going to be able to assist local businesses, particularly in this time of crisis?
Well, since we received the declaration from our administrator to provide services to the island community here in Guam, as well as my EIDL, as we refer to, we've activated that program here at Guam to help out the small businesses and most private nonprofit organizations by providing low interest rate loans to them in affordable loan terms as well. And this is for working capital purposes, so that way they can get pay for their operational needs and get them back on their feet as a result of the economic impact that's been occurred by the virus.
Okay, and which companies would be eligible for this assistance?
Well, these are industries that includes hotel industries, recreational facilities, charter boats, a lot of the tourism industries that we're looking at, services, retailers, restaurateurs, wholesalers, travel agencies, etc. They are limited to small businesses that identify themselves as such, and so sure that the eligibility does go to small businesses that are defined by.
Okay, and so give us some ideas of what the loan, how the terms of the loans, the interest, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the term loans, two interest rates that we're actually giving out to them. The first interest rate is going to the small businesses. These are manufacturers, retailers, wholesalers, service providers, and so forth. That interest rate is 3.6% fixed, and the term is for the nonprofit organization is 2.75% fixed. These terms would actually be going out to a maximum of 30 years payback. So you have the ability to extend their payability back to SBA, and in a fashion where we allow them adequate cash flows, so that way they can continue their operations of the business.
Yeah, and so you also have met with representatives of the banking industry. Can you explain that?
Yes, we've talked with the banking industry, providing them information of how our loan programs are actually functioning and working, so that way they can disseminate the same information out to the business community and also their clientele that is in need of help from us. We also just came in this morning. Another program that SBA is going to be offering is bridge financing to them, and the bridge financing is going to actually be facilitated by the lending institution, in which they would provide $25,000 up to $25,000 in bridge financing while they are awaiting the financing through the SBA's EIDL program. Keep in mind that these are two separate programs. The EIDL program, basically, we can give out loans up to $2 million with a term rate of long-term maturity of 30 years, whereas the Express Bridge loan program is actually limited up to 7 years. Financing would be subject to the bank's rates, and then at the same time too, it's limited just to working capital as well, not for line of loan.
How about companies that have existing loans or instruments with SBA? Are they able to avail of any of these new programs?
Basically, all the programs are available to all small businesses concerned here in Guam and CNMI. Good question you asked, because oftentimes I get the same inquiry for the last couple of days: is can we refinance our debt, our existing debt? Unfortunately, we cannot finance old debt. We are financing operation debt that is going to be incurred as a result of the virus. So these are going to be operational debts like paying rent, paying payroll, paying utilities, things of that nature that would have been incurred during the time that the virus had taken place. So we cannot use new money to pay old money.
Yeah, sure, understood. So thank you very much. Ken, do you have a final word you want to send out there to businesses who might be in need of some money?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, could just a final word from you on if you could maybe encourage those businesses that might be in need of some money right now?
Yeah, what we were asking to do, because of the fact that the way this is an unprecedented event that has taken place, and pretty much on a normal disaster activity, we would have our cadre of disaster workers coming over to Guam and the CNMI providing assistance. But because of the fact that this is a situation where everyone's teleworking, everyone's staying at home, the activities that we're asking them to do is we're going to have to apply online. And the online website that they should go to is it's a secured site, secured website. It's https://disasterloan.sba.gov/ELA. And that's the website that they should all go to download information, download the files, and also do the online application. We are currently experiencing some problems with our website because of the fact that there's an overload of activity. Keep in mind that 50 states plus the territories are actually applying for this loan. We received word on Monday, but last week Friday, California alone had submitted 700,000 applications in our website in one time. So imagine, the amount of work Guam's going to put in and the patients we're asking them to have as they start to migrate into that website. But that's the quickest avenue in which they can avail themselves of our programs. Additional information is located in that website as well. And also they can download the forms. One thing to do is download the forms, complete the forms, upload it as they apply for the program. And then when they upload it, sure that the files are not large files. In other words, convert their files into a smaller format, so that way when they upload it, it's not going to be lingering or actually be terminated as a result of the size of the files going through. So again, the website to use is masterloan.sba.gov/ELA.
Okay, sorry, we got a bad connection. That's why I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize for that. But that's interesting to know that I think the SBA, that's an indication of all of the people that are interested. That's an indication of just how many businesses are out there in need of help. And I'm sure you guys can be busy in the weeks and months ahead trying to accommodate them. Thank you very much. Mr. Ken Lujan, the branch manager for the SBA Guam office. Appreciate you joining us, Ken.
Thank you, Nestor, for having me here. Thank you.
All right. And there you have it, folks. Businesses in particular, if you're out there and you need some help, check in with the SBA and we will post up that website for you to make your applications. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nestor Lecanto, KUAM News.